Hello and welcome to Terra 1 for the Fisher of FoW Speedclear. As usual, pick up the coins for consumables, etc. And then we will get on our way. Obviously just def charging to one of these as usual. T1 is basically, if you've watched my T1 tutorial video, it's pretty much the same as T2, just different quests. And you want blessed armor, and if you hit these abyssals, make sure you use I am unstoppable before you use your shadow form, otherwise it will get erupted. And keep going. Now your job is to clear the shadow camp for quests. Now, as usual, pull these shadows towards these skeletals and they will fight and kill them off to save the main team killing another group. The skeletal impalers will spawn there. Now I swapped to a staff, but you can just use your enchanting with piercing shield, it doesn't really matter. Usually I just take the casters, usually I just take these casters to this group, but I'm going to take the skeletals, berserkers as well. Make sure you keep mental block up, and Armor of Earth can be very helpful here. Sliver them down. Usually may take two, but because the skeletal monks will heal them, but pretty easy to take down. And as you can see, I have one skeletal left, so just going to sliver him down in a second. Okay, I'm slivering him down. Oh, he got healed. And then sliver down the monk. After killing the shadow monk in the ranges, that's basically the camp cleared. And then you can take the quests that you need to do. 2 more ranges. I usually use I'm unstoppable before I cast shadow form because the skeletal impalers may interrupt your shadow form and you do not want that to happen. So take the Eternal Forge Master and the Army of Darkness quests. As you can see, I've got some skeletal impalers on me, so I'm going to kill those. Oh yeah, by the way, you want to attack one if you have, like, say, more than a group of 3. The skeletals will keep running away when they're low on health, so you want to attack one that Sliver seems to be targeting the most, and that one will stay attacking you, and you'll kill them off. So you want to run up directly east of the camp, pulling as much aggro as you can to kill the Shardwolf and the Priest of Menzies quicker. But the T2 hasn't taken the hunt quest yet, but he will take it soon. Sliver down these skeletals. Which is easy as usual. And then you want to pull down Menzies. Well, you don't want to pull down Menzies first, but you want to pull down the group that's with him, the Shadow Monk, by just aggroing and walking back, and then the separate group will run down and the Priest of Menzies will run back to his spot. Pull down the Shadow Monk and sliver him down. As you can see, the Shard Wolf has spawned, so we'll kill him in a bit. Okay, so now the Shadow Monk is dead. You want to kill Menzies, so you can either Death Charge up to him and kill him that way, or you can just walk backwards and he will come down. Well, sometimes he doesn't, but he usually does. And here he is. Just keep walking backwards, and so you don't aggro the Dragon Lich, and sliver him down. Okay, so now he's dead. Pick up the Unholy Text, and you want to go down and sliver the Shard Wolf after I get this lock chest. And sliver down the Shard Wolf here. And you always want to drop the book before you recast Shadow Form, so you've got your enchantments last 20% longer effect. Sliver down the Shard Wolf, and he's dead. Pick up the Unholy Text again and run straight back to the camp. And give the book to Cromwell the Eternal. Don't be stupid and do what I nearly did by leaving Shadow Form uncasted. I could have easily been killed there. And that's the Army of Darkness quest completed. Now you're going to go to the Burning Forest. So you're going to want your... I usually take a spear and my armor plus 10 versus fire damage shield. The fire damage shield is pretty much required. You're going to need it to survive. So continuing running down to the Burning Forest. Past all of these groups. And it's just down this path and to the right. The T2 would have taken the Slaves of Menzies quest for you, so all you have to do is just run straight into the forest, and I'll show you what to do. You always want to keep up Armor of Earth whilst in the forest, and of course Mental Block. So cast all your enchantments and run straight down the right side. You're gonna aggro most things on the way, but it's good because you're gonna kill all of them, except, well, you're gonna kill all the Hydras anyway, which is essential to kill. For you to be able to sliver down the Abyssal is easier to complete the Slaves of Menzies quest. Okay, remember you're gonna wanna use I'm Unstoppable when it's about half to 3/4 full recharged, and that means I'm Unstoppable will be recharged by the time Sliver Form is ready again. So you want to run down here and get just in longbow range of all of the Smoke Walkers to be able to kill the Margot Hydras, and use I'm Unstoppable and sliver them down. Seems one Smoke Walker is just come and said hello for me, but it doesn't matter, it's only one, so they'll all die anyway. So they're all dead. Now you've only got the casters attacking you. So just aggro all of the Shadow Overlords and sliver them down. And then that will be the quest done. Which is very easy as well. And that's that quest done. And there's another Shard Wolf in the Burning Forest that you need to kill. Who is just here. And sliver them down. And now you need to run to where the Temple of Strength is located. Not the temple, the tower, my mistake. And just make your way there. Now the Tower of Strength, a Zealous Scythe, does really help with your energy management. You can also take all of the quest rewards for Survivor, because it's, if you're XP at FoW, it's really hard to die, really. Means you can get Survivor really easy in Fissure of Woe. So running down through the left on the lava, which will not hurt you. And up here is the Temple of Strength, where you can see the Shadow Patrols. These groups of Hydras, etc. should break aggro, but this one doesn't seem to want to. And he's broken aggro now. So you want to run up here and make sure you don't aggro too many. And don't be stupid like me and forget Mental Block. And wait till this group here is gone the other way, so you can lure a few more, but you just don't want to lure too many. Because they can damage you highly if you don't have Vanguard armor, which is what you would need for different builds. I just lagged a little and lured quite a few, but it doesn't matter, you can survive it. And run around like this, so you can body block them on the right, on the left side. And just like that. And sliver them down. I wouldn't recommend using a scythe if you have more than 5-ish Shadow Patrols on you, because you will just get owned, basically. Don't forget to keep Armor of Earth up, etc. and keep slivering them down until they're all dead. So that one's gone down. Sometimes it can take quite a while to kill all of them if you lure too many of them at the same time. Just keep slivering and you'll take them all out. I'm going to pull out my scythe now because I can survive. And I'll get some nice energy management. And they're all dying pretty quick, which is good. Terras in Fissure of Woe are pretty easy once you learn it, and